In this video, we're going to learn how to install IBM Bob along with the premium package for I. So we'll go through install, setup, and some key features. Let's get started. First, I'm at the bob.ibm.com website where I can click on the download link. Here, you'll need to select the version of Bob you'd like to have installed on the PC. Pick what's best for you. Bob is going to download that. You'll double click on it to start the install process, which is a standard installation process. You'll click and answer a few questions and agree to the license agreement, and Bob will then be successfully installed on your PC. I've opened up the applications folder and now I'm launching IBM Bob. Now that I have Bob running on my PC, I need to authenticate. So I'm going to click on the Log into Bob button, where a window is going to be opened in one of your browsers. There you can enter in your credentials. You'll have to click on a few pop-ups, so make certain that you don't have any pop-up blockers. Once you've authenticated, if you have entitlement to the premium package, you'll be shown this question. Would you like to install it now? Of course, yes. Click on the install, where Bob will go ahead and download the premium package for I and install it and get it added to Bob. Here's the premium package for I welcome page, where you can see different information and learn a little bit about what's going on. To see what got installed, I can open up the OpenVSX Marketplace, where I can see there's Bob installed, as well as packages that are part of our Code for I support. Additionally, I like to go and check out the IBM Developer Pack, which includes even more of the great stuff from the Code for I project. I recommend installing it. Next, I can click on the little button there in the middle, Connect to an IBM I. Here, I'll need to go enter in some information about an IBM I that I'd like to connect to. Give it a name, your host or IP address, a user, password, or you can use a private SSH key. Your choice. Once I've got that registered, there's a little green arrow there once you hover on it, and it's going to actually connect to the IBM I using the SSH connection. Now, Bob is not using an MCP server. It's actually going to leverage that same connection. So here you can see the connection's got a few different questions you'll need to answer. Once that's connected, under the object browser, you might want to go enter in some filter information so you can see some source. Here, I'm going to put in a library that's got some COBOL in it, and I can enter in the name of the library. I want to keep that source physical file as my object type. Once that's added, now I can see I've got a couple different source entries here. Here's one for the Flight 400, where you can see I've got some beautiful RPG. All right, next we have modes, where you can see we've added modes for database and developer. In the upper right with the little plus, you can see our workspaces. You can also see the little circle with a triangle. That's workflows. These are ways to look at complex tasks in a step-by-step manner. Clicking on the little gear will show you the Bob settings, where you can see what you have installed, including what add-ons have been added to the Bob. Here you can see the premium package for I. There are also premium packages for Java and Z that you could also add. Now, down in the Bob window, if you hit a slash, you can see the different commands that are supported. The ERD and review, those are commands from premium package. But the best interface is natural language. Here I'm entering in a prompt asking Bob about some performance information about creating indexes for the database. Bob is going to recognize that as something that it has a workflow for. So it'll go ahead and launch the SQL Index Strategy Advisor workflow. Likewise, I can ask Bob different questions about the IBM I, like what operating system release, how many jobs are running, all different ways that you can go ahead and interact with Bob and the IBM I, all with natural language, allowing Bob to have full control just as if it is a developer on your IBM I. There's a couple things for you on getting started, details on setup, install, and a few key features of the premium package for IBM I.